Hello, this is Francisco Burgos, and I'll be going over my Engineering 430 project. For this project, I chose an article that discusses over GlaxoSmithKline's inventory management and how they wanted to make a decision support system for their inventory. In the problem description and some background, GSK is a pharmaceutical company headquartered in UK with operations based in the US. It's the second largest pharmaceutical company in the world. And since they are widely known, they maintain a higher inventory level and their goal, which was discussed in this article, is to develop a model that determines the best level of safety stock and weeks forward coverage for inventories that fluctuate over months. As I was reading in the article, they gave a model outline of how they were thinking to make this proposed DSS. This model outline was a good visual to see what the inputs were and where they were being used. The outline is also shows clearly what GSK wants for managing inventory, such as you can see on your left that the inputs are historical forecast and demand, month-end inventory, batch size, incremental lot size, and lead time for the data period, and they would go into the models for the difference between forecast and demand, the mean and standard deviation of forecast error, and identify and remove outliers. Some outputs that are wanted from the simulation sensitivity analysis was safety stock, weeks forward coverage, and service level. And then in the simulation, to perform what-if analyses by changing parameters and graph relationships between safety stock, weeks forward coverage, and service level. And another model is a simulation model, which contains heuristics and uses inputs such as brand, lot size, lead time, historical demand forecast, model start date, and various other inputs that go into the simulation models. The simulation model is used for the purpose of generating weekly demand and valuable information with the help of a heuristic and to answer what-if questions, but the main goal is to find the optimal safety stock at that meets the service level at 96.6%. So when we go to Excel, you'll see this after the home page. In this page, I created data for four pharmaceutical products to where you can generate their data, because in the article there was no data given except for like a little snippet, but that didn't help. So I created my own, so you can press a button where it generates new data each time, and then the button under that can take you or navigate you to a different page in the DSS. In the product input and info sheet, you can choose the brand name, and then under you can input your lead time, lot size, and the rest of those basic input information. And then in simulation parameters, you have your min and max safety stock and your interval steps and runs per step. And then to the right of that is the sensitivity you can do up and down. And underneath all that, you can get your product data, which displays your current data for that product, and underneath that is a table for the historical data. And then outputs for this DSS are a dotted line graph that shows forecasted versus actual inventory and month-end inventory over each month. It helps visualize flux of inventory over each month, just as I said. The goal was to graph relationships between safety stock and week forward coverage and actual inventory, but this is as close as I could get. So the application and the benefit of inventory management decision support system is that it can be used by any business that has a wide variety in demand and has to meet it and has constant change in inventory and demand as well, such as pharmaceutical companies like GSK. These types of decision support systems help the management understand when to buy more product or what safety stock level is good for inventory level. And a benefit is that using these types of decision support systems gives competitive edge against other companies. Now we'll go to the DSS I created in Excel. So here we have the home page. It just says welcome to decision support system for GlaxoSmithKline. And I decided to add a little summary of what it was trying to do and where and what article this was obtained from or based upon. So we can click start, and as you can see here we have our data that you can create. You get product by clicking on this, but for now we'll just use the data that's already in there as our current data, and then we can navigate and go to the product selection sheet. Here we can load list, which clears the tables and just loads the brand name list box with the 4 products: Humira, Harvoni, Enbrel, and Remicade. So we'll just get product data from Remicade, and then here you can input whatever you would like, and then you can click graph and stats, and then it should have outputted a chart in the statistical analysis page. Click OK, and then you can take it there, and as you can see we have the forecasted versus actual inventory along with the month-end inventory for this. And with this you can navigate to other places, and we can just go back here to the home page. This was a really fun project, and more stuff could be added to make this a better inventory management DSS. But thank you.